Hi YouTubers, this is Irene from This Is How 60 Looks with my next product video craziness. I've got a bunch to go through, and like I said before, this isn't shampoo and conditioning, this is after the fact. You know, what do I use on my hair, or what had I planned, more accurately, what had I planned to use on my hair after shampooing. So what I'm going to do is show you some of the things that I have bought over the years, last couple of years or so. But what's important about this, and this is one thing I really needed, and that is you get to actually see me throw some away. Imagine that. So we'll start with a couple of my older ones and some that are related, and we'll go from there. The first thing I want to do is to show you a couple of sculpting foams, Aveda styling foam, soft and beautiful's sculpting foam. Both of them are essentially the same. They do the same thing. You puff a little bit of foam in the palm of your hand and distribute it through your hair. It acts almost like a very light setting gel. Both of them are very nice. This one was about $18, this one's about $4. Since they both do essentially the same thing, one, I'll be keeping them both, but when I run out of the Aveda, I think I'll be sticking with this because I really haven't found a whole lot of difference in their functionality. One of the main differences, other than the price, however, is the fragrance. I love the Aveda fragrance. What can I say? Okay, so these both are keepers. I have some glossers here that I'd like to show you. Like I said, I have a stack of stuff here. Okay, the first one is Haskin Placenta Glosser, and it acts just like every other glosser. There's not much left, so I'm probably going to keep it and use this a lot during the summer. I find that for summer styling, needing, you know, the extra heat and everything, because this is Las Vegas, and your hair can get dull in a hurry, and something like the glossers really help. And this is one you pour in your hand and just rub your hands and distribute it through. And I'll keep it, but when I'm out of it, I won't buy it. One of the reasons is because I have some Luster's Pink Glosser, which is a spray. And it's a lot lighter than the stuff you rub in your hands, and so it makes it a little easier. But this is also, can weigh the hair down a little bit, but you definitely get that nice clean shine, and that's the one thing I like about the glossers. So that one is also a keeper. This one is Tresemme, which was given to me, and this is their glosser, No Frizz Ultra Light. This is my favorite. This is my favorite, bar none, because it's super light. The shine is very subtle, looks very healthy and very natural. And it's, like I said, it's just not heavy. So I like this. And all of these all the glossers contain bad ingredients. There's just no way around it. But, you know, sometimes you just need the plain old functionality. So this too is a keeper. Yeah, I'm going to have some I'm going to be throwing away. Just hang in there. I have, going back to Tresemme, Curl Activator Spray. And the thing that surprised me about this is creates and holds curls. Well, actually it's almost more like a hairspray. I used this a couple of times and I was not pleased with it at all. So I probably am not going to keep this. This goes into my I have to think about it pile. Silk Elements Liquid Styling Gel. Once again, it's a gel and it's liquid. Pour it in your hands, rub it through your hair. It's okay. It doesn't leave your hair super stiff like a lot of gels will, but I'm also finding that I don't use it. And that's really what it comes down to. If you have products you don't use, why keep them? But this will still go into my maybe pile just in case I want to do something extravagant with my hair later. But actually, no, I'm going to throw this away since I have the styling foams, which do the same thing, and I really do prefer I just prefer the way that they work in my hair more than I do the gel. So that gets thrown away. This is the generic Paul Mitchell, the cream. Great when my hair was short, awful with my hair long, because it tends to be a little sticky, it tends to be stiff when it dries, and at this point I don't like it. I liked it when I had to slick my hair down without using grease, because hair grease with the petrolatum would make my scalp break out. This did not, but I don't need it anymore, and I don't like my hair feeling hard, which is what this does. So Paul Mitchell the cream goes away. I have a couple of humectants here. One is called Aura, which I got at Sally's, and the other one is Aveda Brilliant, which I got at the Aveda store. Both of them do essentially the same things. They're not grease. They're more, I can't think of the word, but they're not greasy at all, but they do have some oils in them, and they're good for keeping moisture in your hair, which is really nice here in Las Vegas. If you live in a desert area, you're always trying to figure out ways to keep moisture in your hair. And both of these are good products. However, when this is gone, I probably won't replace it. This I use very little of, so this is one time where I'm really seeing the difference in the price. This doesn't cost so much, but when I use it, I tend to use a little more. I use a lot less of this. Plus, it's the Aveda fragrance that I like. So this is in my keep until it's gone pile, and this is in my keep and will probably buy again pile. Favorite is the Sebastian Potion 9 generic concentrated leave-in treatment that I got from Sally's. Now, I understand that they have changed their formula to make it more of a styling gel and less of a conditioner, which really disappoints me because I like this stuff a lot. It's very good. You can put a pile of it in your hair, and your hair won't end up overloaded or sticky or greasy or hard. It just seems to melt right into the hair shaft and makes it really easy to style, and it almost over accentuates the curl, because this is what I ended up with by using this. And my hair is very soft, and I can shake it, and it falls as much as it can fall with the curls in it, that is. So this is wonderful stuff. So long as they have this formula and so long as they have this price at Sally's, I will always buy this for my hair, at least at this particular time, because it's really great stuff. Let's see. I have Straight Shot by Beyond the Zone. They don't make it anymore, and I just didn't like it, and I really only used it when my hair was short. But since they don't make it anymore, and I really didn't study the ingredients, I found that I didn't care for it that much, and which is a surprise because Beyond the Zone products are usually pretty good. But this goes in the bye-bye pile. Now, many of you are going to scream. Organic Root Stimulator, olive oil, oil moisturizing hair lotion. This goes away because petrolatum is in the list of ingredients. And I have gone on a complete petrolatum strike. Not going to do it. It is not going to go on my hair because of what it does to my scalp, the skin on my scalp, and because I just don't like heavy grease. And I have used this a bit. You can see there's quite a bit gone. You know, it's about a fifth of the way gone. But I decided I didn't like it enough to continue using it. This goes in my bye-bye pile. Aveda Brilliant Damage Control. This is what you use if you're going to have heat on your hair, and this is specifically to spray through your hair before blow drying or before flat ironing. Well, I have also gone as much on a heat strike as I can, so this will hang around for a while. It was not cheap, and it works okay as far as I can tell, but because heat is so damaging to the hair, I've decided just to hold back on it. Which I have another product, which I just bought, which is Healing Jojoba Flat Iron Cream by Ion, and I don't know how it works, because what happened, okay, I have to tell you the story. The last time I got my hair cut in October, the hairdresser flat ironed my hair perfectly straight before cutting it so that it would be even and have the fall that I wanted. Well, of course, all of a sudden I had swingy hair, and I just said, oh yeah, I can do this all the time. But I also realized I needed something to help with the damage. This I had already for those occasional times where I would put the diffuser on my dryer, but this was specifically for flat ironing. I decided to swear off heat for as long as possible. I don't know how it works. I'm not going to throw it away, so I'm keeping it with a big question mark. And also the Aveda, I'm keeping that, but I know that it works.